So, Voldemort wins. Harry bites the dust. The boy who lived, more like the boy who briefly inconvenienced the Dark Lord. We know it's a nightmare wrapped in a prophecy with a side of drama. But what if it actually happened? What if Voldemort pulled off the ultimate villain flex and took over the entire wizarding world? Let's swirl our quills in some hypothetical ink and imagine the magical mayhem that follows. Hogwarts, now with 97% more evil. Hogwarts under Voldemort becomes less beloved magical school and more sinister wizarding boot camp with a hint of Voldy-flavoured fascism. The Great Hall? Now the Dark Hall, decorated in gloomy purples, permanent thunderclouds, and tasteful portraits of Voldemort making dramatic speeches. The Sorting Hat has been enchanted, or more likely threatened, into exclusively sorting students into Slytherin. If it even whispers Hufflepuff, it gets dunked in a cauldron of fiendfire. First-year orientation now includes a scroll titled Know Your Place, 1,000 Reasons You're Inferior if You're Not Pure Blood. Professor Snape's back in charge, this time fully embracing his inner dark academia. Detention? Try writing lines with a blood quill while reciting anti-Muggle manifestos. Meanwhile, students get graded on hexing classmates. Bonus points if someone ends up in the hospital wing, which is now a triage tent run by a very traumatized Madame Pomfrey. Oh, and Quidditch, rebranded as Bludger Ball, no rules, all injuries. The Pure Blood Power Hour and everyone else gets toasted. Voldemort's version of Utopia looks like a really posh cult, minus the Kool-Aid and plus a whole lot of ominous Latin chanting. Every wizard has to carry a blood purity certificate signed by someone named like Septimus Snob III. Muggle-borns and traitorous half-bloods are marched off to magical work camps, or worse, forced to attend Lucius Malfoy's TED Talk titled How to Dress Like a Dark Wizard and Still Keep Your Cheekbones Sharp. The Ministry of Magic? Oh, it's still there. But it now includes departments like the Bureau of Wand Confiscation, Public Spell Surveillance, and everyone's least favourite, the Department of Re-Education, Polyjuice Edition. Dolores Umbridge, of course, thrives. She's promoted to High Commissioner of Magical Compliance and gets her own line of pink enchanted surveillance kittens that meow disloyalty reports. Meanwhile, the Daily Prophet has basically turned into the Voldemort Gazette. Headlines include 10 Ways Lord Voldemort is actually super relatable. Why Muggles are overrated anyway. The Dark Mark, this year's must-have tattoo. The Resistance gets spicy. Now, this is where things get very cinematic. With Voldemort in charge, the good guys go rogue, and they look cool doing it. Hermione Granger becomes an absolute legend. She's a one-woman magical WikiLeaks, sneaking enchanted books, banned spells, and anonymous newsletters across the kingdom. She can disillusion herself faster than you can say Expelliarmus, and has personally hexed 4 different wanted posters with mustaches and fart sounds. Ron Weasley ditches the maroon jumpers and goes full wand-slinging freedom fighter. He leads the Burrow Underground, an actual underground pub that doubles as a rebel headquarters, complete with secret tunnels, bewitched dartboards, and explosive chocolate frogs. Neville Longbottom? He's no longer the shy plant nerd. He's Captain Sword Guy now. He rides a Thestral, wears dragonhide, and his battle cry is something between a growl and a motivational speech. Together, they lead the New Order of the Phoenix. And if you thought Dumbledore's army was impressive, wait until you see them storm a ministry checkpoint with a niffler and a portable invisibility charm. Muggles fight back, magic versus missiles. Voldemort, high on his own dark power, inevitably gets bored ruling just the magical world. So he overreaches and pokes the very wrong bear. Muggle tech starts glitching near magical epicenters. People blame 5G, but it's actually a rogue Cruciatus burst near the Wi-Fi router. Strange reports surface. Why is there a dragon on the London Eye? Did Big Ben just bark? Is that a man in robes casting sparkly lightning at a Tesco? The world takes notice. Big notice. The UK government contacts MI6. MI6 contacts a retired squib spy. That spy contacts a very confused owl. The US deploys a covert unit known as WAND, Wizards Against Non-Magical Domination. Think CIA, but with enchanted sunglasses and wand holsters. Cue Muggles rolling up to duels with night vision goggles, magical noise-cancelling headphones, and drones enchanted to fire jinx-neutralizing potions. Let's just say Voldemort didn't plan for heat-seeking missiles and rubber bullets coated in Veritaserum. Lord Moldy Shorts starts cracking. Even with all his power, Voldemort remains Voldemort, a bald control freak with intimacy issues and the emotional range of a teaspoon. His grip on the world tightens. His grip on reality, slipping faster than a greased snitch. He suspects everyone of betrayal. Bellatrix, Snape, his reflection. He starts inventing new Horcruxes just to be extra safe. Rumours swirl he's hidden one in a cursed goblet of butterbeer, a garden gnome, and maybe even a bewitched sock. He talks to Nagini like she's his therapist. No one gets me, Nagini. Do you get me? Soon even his Death Eaters are whispering behind his back, plotting, hiding, slowly waiting for their shot. After all, nobody wants to serve a boss who Avada Kedavra's interns for spilling tea. In the end, it wouldn't take a boy with a scar. It might just take a house elf with a grudge. Although the thought of Voldemort reigning supreme is terrifying and thrilling, it reminds us how fragile hope can be, how easily the balance could tip. But it also proves something deeper. Even in the worst timelines, there are sparks of light. Rebellion, courage, friendship, and somewhere always someone brave enough to say no. Voldemort may have won this time, but the story wouldn't end there.